On Desai just got sent to the boiler room. Yo, by the way, kick Dingbat here. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're hanging in there. Wow. All I can say is wow. I did not see this coming at all. We got huge breaking news happening for the Eagles on the day before they've got the biggest game of the season with the Seattle Seahawks, and all hell is breaking loose. Now, before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, hit that like, make sure you subscribe to the most censored, the most throttled, pause, Eagles content creator in all of the internet. Let's just jump right into all this, okay? I thought I was going to have a nice, easy Sunday. I said, I'm going to sleep in today. I'm going to sleep in till 10 o'clock, wake up, watch the morning games, and then do the live stream with the Cowboys-Bills game. But nah, the Eagles aren't having that, bro. The Eagles aren't having that. We got monster news going on with the Eagles. Two things that I specifically want to talk about. The first thing, Sean Desai is basically in the boiler room. I can't say he's gone or fired because he's technically not. He is still the defensive coordinator. But basically all the power has been taken from him. Howie Roseman just pulled a Chip Dip Kelly on Sean Desai. Because I have no doubt that this doesn't come from the front office, okay? This is a front office thing. Jay Glazer reported this earlier. A little at Eagles scoopage today. Philly very quietly made a change at defensive coordinator this week, moving out Sean Desai to another position and replacing him with Matt Patricia. Desai remains with the team in different capacity, but Patricia now runs and calls the defense. And that was from Fox NFL Today. People are saying he's still technically the defensive coordinator, but he's not going to be calling the plays. I am probably 1,000% going to be in the minority on this one. But I absolutely love this move. I absolutely love it. I do. Why? Because the defense stinks. The defense is horrendous. You got the worst third down percentage in the National Football League. You can't stop anybody. You're getting destroyed. You don't look like you have any energy when you're playing there. Guys just look totally lost. And they had to do something. I don't care that they're 10-3 and still have the best record in the NFL. It doesn't matter. If you look at how bad they performed, especially the last 2 weeks, something had to be done. The question was why. Now everybody says, "Hey Philly, Nick Sirianni said no changes, no changes." You can't believe these guys when they say those things. They've got to say it. Okay? Tim McManus wrote this. Unusual behavior for a team tied for the best record in football. And more on it, a team source described too much finger pointing internally and not enough focus on the collective good following the blowout losses to Dallas and the Niners. So there's a lot of finger pointing going on. Most likely it's coming from the front office. Most likely it's coming from Howie Roseman. Okay? And, listen, I don't know if Sean Desai was coming up with his own game plans or not. I don't know. But something had to be done. And the one thing I will say with Matt Patricia, although I never thought he was going to be a good head coach, didn't care for him in Detroit, you can't disregard him as a defensive coordinator. He has been a very successful defensive coordinator in the past. I think he's a decent defensive coordinator. Now, how much can he actually go out there and change on, versus Seattle? Obviously, he's been preparing all week for this. So how much change can be made? And will the changes that they make throw off the Seattle offense a little bit because the Eagles are doing things they haven't done all year? I don't know. I don't know how much he can change. And if they go out and get destroyed, I'm sure everybody's going to go, "Oh, Deshaun's, Matt Patricia sucks too." You got to give him time. But if this is a ballsy move, right? This is a real ballsy move because your defense, it wasn't really going to. How are they going to change it? We've been saying it's fundamentally flawed. Now you bring in a coach who maybe is willing to do a little more of the things we've been talking about. And maybe that can make a big difference. Maybe if this thing, and I'm thinking best case scenario, if this thing works out and you get, let's say, you get into the last Giants game of the year, you go into the playoffs. Maybe at that point, these guys will start playing a little bit better under Patricia, and maybe the defense will be a little better in the long run headed into the playoffs. I don't recall many times in football that I ever remember a team with the best record doing this during the season, but I also don't remember a time where a best team in the league goes into 2 games and has absolutely no heart, look like they're done, look like they gave up on the season. That's what it is. You needed a shakeup. You needed to do something. I am actually in favor of this. What the hell do you have to lose? What are you going to go from the worst third down defense in the league to the worst third down defense in the league? It already stinks. It already stinks. You have nothing to lose from this. Do it. Maybe you get the players a little shaken up. Maybe you get them a little pissed off. Oh, Darius Slay is mad because you don't like Matt Patricia. He's got to go. He's got to go at the end of the year. Now, Patricia, if he does a great job, then obviously he'll probably be given the defensive coordinator position. The other great thing about this at the end of the day is they got to get a new defensive coordinator next year. You got to go get a new one. And maybe, just maybe, they'll say this stupid philosophy of death by 1,000 paper cuts does not work. Let's get back to our roots. Let's get back to our heritage. Let's get back to what we used to do. Let's attack. Let's go take off quarterbacks' heads. Let's play violently. Let's do all those things. Let's play on the edge of the rules in the NFL. That's what I want. I want a defense that plays on the dirty edge. Just on that edge. That's what I want. I do. I want them taking quarterbacks' heads off. I want helmets flying in the air. I want elbows to here, hitting balls. I don't care. I want an aggressive defense. Yeah, we got a little bit of hope. Maybe not a lot because of Howie, and they don't like the style. But at least we got a little bit of hope of changing something up. As far as the finger pointing and stuff goes, I don't know what to make of that. It sounds like, and you can see it on the field. I've been saying it. You can tell there's a disconnect with this team and the coaches and the play calling, and it manifests itself the last 2 weeks. Let's see how this goes. This is a big, ballsy move by the Eagles. It's something that teams do not usually do with a 10-3 record, and it's something that I'm all for because I'm so sick and tired of watching this defense just get destroyed. If Patricia could come in and make a few tweaks here and there and get it going a little better, I'm all for it. Let's see what he could do. We have nothing to lose. That's my thoughts on it. One other thing we got to talk about. Adam Schefter said, Eagles are downgrading quarterback Jalen Hurts, questionable for Monday night's game in Seattle after his sickness worsened overnight per source. Hurts is still harboring hopes he can play on Monday night and is traveling to the team separately as to try not to get anyone else sick, blah, 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 blah. Jalen Hurts has to play tomorrow. I don't know how you go and beat Seattle with Marcus Mariota. Seriously. I believe Jalen Hurts will play. He's 50-50. Jalen Hurts is a tough cookie, man. He'll play. He'll find a way. And listen, we could be in a situation where you have the leader of your team playing his flu game, sick, going out there, carrying the team. And then you got the defense that actually has some hope because some things are possibly going to be changed. And you know what? You beat Seattle. Things may quickly start to feel really good again. I have a lot of hope in that. I really, really do. So, yes, this is a crazy situation. I like it. I actually like it. After those 2 weeks, they were just unacceptable. I'm tired of being the punching dolls of the NFL. I am. I don't want to be it. I don't want to be the punching bag. I want to be taking people out. So we'll see. But I will be streaming. It starts in like a little over an hour. The Cowboys Bills game. That game has a huge significance for us. No question, especially with everything going on. So come hang out with me. We'll have the Cowboys Meltdown Cam, and I think it's going to be a very good game at least. With that said, take care. Talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's how we vision, baby. We're all just living in it. All right, so this is just coming over regarding this whole story. Jeff McClain is reporting that no, Desai actually, in fact, has been stripped of his defensive coordinator title. It is now Matt Patricia. Wow. Whoa, man. Howie Roseman. Big balls, Howie, because I know this is front office, man. This has to be coming from front office. What a day. What a weekend. Let's go. I'm ready. Denzel Washington out.